All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Been going off for some reason all night.
Starting the third quarter, it'll be 35-10. Ridgewood. Deemer didn't charge the chicken last night.
He didn't?
Nope. That's why we can't stay online. You forgot to bread the chicken that one year. And
he
burnt
did.
Down Long John Silver. I can't believe he didn't get in trouble for that. I mean, it was not intentional. I know that.
He tried to burn down the chicken or burn down Long John's?
He forgot to bread the chicken, and that caused Long John Silver to burn down somehow.
Oh,
I don't know how that
right.
was tied together, but
I got you.
Like left it out overnight unbreaded.
You were right, though. You said we had to outscore them. I thought we might be able to hold them a little bit, but we didn't. So we did move the ball a little bit, just not enough.
A lot of turnovers, too. Lots of turnovers.
Yeah.
Ridgewood with some misdirection here on second and goal. Pick up a couple, get it down to about the 3. Well, actually the 4. So it'll be third and goal from the 4. Ridgewood trying to put it in running clock territory, mercy rule here in Ohio high school football.
Yeah, touchdown will do that. Field goal will not.
Nope, need 30 points or more in the second half, and the game goes into mercy rule. I don't like that rule. I think I've made myself clear on that over the years. Another thing that I really don't like about it is that once you go into mercy rule, you can actually come back out of mercy rule.
We were good enough just to get out of mercy.
Throw to the end zone, and number 6 just making a play. Caught.
That was great defense by Adam Vastine.
Yep.
That's the difference right there, boys.
Players making plays. And a 31-point lead now for Ridgewood, and that will be the mercy rule going into effect.
So Wheelersburg will probably put their JV out there and see what they can do. And you probably see that from Ridgewood as well. Ridgewood's a good football team. Maybe Ironton can knock them off next week, as they look like they're going to move on, beating Clear Creek 21 or 24-7 the last time I checked.
So there will be no rematch next week.
No, nope, have to wait till next year.
Week 1 game that was
31-7 now.
Not a good ending for Wheelersburg in week 1, and not a good ending. Only one team in every division gets to win their last game. So
it's true.
Somebody's got to get beat.
Somebody's going to get beat at the end. Do you think these guys could do it, Ridgewood? They look good, don't they?
They're competitive. I think Kenton is the ultimate favorite in Division 5.
You mean Kirtland?
Kirtland,
yeah.
Excuse me, Kirtland. But these guys can compete. When you get to that Final Four, when you get to those regional championships, it's all about how well you play that night. It doesn't matter what you did last week. It doesn't matter how good you are. It matters how well you play. And this team's coached well enough. They'll be prepared well enough.
Mm-hmm.
Wheelersburg will provide plenty of tape for them to watch Ironton, I'm sure.
Right.
There'll be some sharing going on there.
Boy, this reminds me of the Wheelersburg team in 17. We got all excited about our running clock.
Yeah, that's the only thing we had to cheer for was a running clock, and these fans have been conditioned to that as well.
Yeah.
Ridgewood goes
They've seen it a lot, I'm sure, this year.
Yeah, that all year long.
Yeah.
Every game has been running clock for Ridgewood
they
this
have.
year.
They've not been in one close game.
Nope. They'll have a tough fight next week, but from what I've seen, I think Ridgewood will be the favorite.
Yeah.
Going in, if I were the guy making those picks.
They might be right back here playing, don't you think?
Yeah, could be. Could be at Jackson. Matthews on the return, gets loose. Stays on his feet, down inside the 40 of Ridgewood. Nice return down to the 35, 34-yard line. He tried to get that running clock stopped real quick.
We don't want to get embarrassed. Let's stop that sucker.
I don't want the season to be over. I don't want my high school career to be over. I want to keep playing. You hate to see the end of careers, the end of
Mackay
high school
and
games.
Horsley and that line, that offensive line. Well, Man-Bear Pig's coming back.
Oh, he's got another year?
Yeah, one more year.
Oh, okay.
It'll be a new, fresh look for the Pirates next year.
Matthews on the catch, upfield. He's got blockers. Stuffs his nose up in there and gets down to the 3-yard line. Did you notice the official motion to stop the clock there?
Yeah, he didn't know.
It is a running clock, though, so
it is.
They don't stop it.
They will now if we score.
Yes.
I'd kick a field goal just to stop it.
They're not going to be able to stop it at this point, I don't think. Matthews on the carry. He does get stood up and rocked down for no gain. He got slammed pretty hard there.
Kai Matthews, one of the top players in Southern Ohio. Will probably go on and have a college career if he chooses.
If he chooses to do so, he certainly will.
And Horsley is going to get close.
He'll be denied the end zone.
Looks like we're going to have a quarterback sneak.
L.J. Payton, another senior.
Touchdown, Wheelersburg, and that'll stop the clock.
That will stop the running clock. L.J. Payton, another senior, number 2. Had a tremendous senior year.
Yeah, let's look at these seniors here. Start with L.J. Payton there.
Yep, L.J. Payton, so he will definitely be missed. Evan Horsley, of course, the general, had up and down season. Injured early on in the year, never really got to 100%. And played his guts out and continued to do so tonight. Had a very
good game.
bad game tonight.
Throwing the ball, but
yes.
He was, let's recap this season quarterback situation. Starting out, the job was heading to
Miller, I believe.
Yeah,
that was the indication.
Matthew Miller.
Yep.
That was the indication. He was winning the summer league, and then he unfortunately had a freak injury. He was making a tackle on a tackle dummy and just ruptured his spleen.
Mm-hmm.
So,
then the battle ensued between the Hedgehog, Horsley and Masters and
sophomore
Sanderlin.
So
you had 4 guys competing for quarterback.
And so they looked at Hedgehog first. Hedgehog looked good in practice, and
yep.
they were trying to get it in their best playmaker's hands, and he was throwing it pretty well. Got to Ironton.
He starts the game at quarterback.
And just doesn't work out.
No, he
Hedgehog
gets injured.
Yeah, you could tell he was just a little bit struggling as far as the game was going, I guess.
The injury, I believe, is what got him taken out of the quarterback
position.
Yes,
and then I think he would have stayed if he wasn't injured. He just, it wasn't a good game for him. So Masters plays for a couple games. Get to the Memphis game, and Masters played well. He won against Greenup and Ashland.
Yep.
Just a sophomore.
He played well enough to keep his job the previous 2 weeks and showed improvement.
But I think they wanted a little bit more of a running aspect there for the quarterback position.
Yeah, because it wasn't really – they were struggling to get anything put together in the first half against Memphis. And who was that
52,
dude?
Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson just took someone's head off.
Well, I guess he's going to tell him.
Speaking of seniors, Caleb Johnson just explosive there on the kick coverage team.
Ironton 31, man, Clear Creek 7, so Ironton running away with that one.
Tore someone down like he was a sawed-off redwood tree. Just boom, shakalaka.
Yeah.
Ball at the 43-yard line for Ridgewood. Talk a little bit more about our seniors as the game progresses here. 8:35 to go in the fourth quarter.
But anyways, in the Memphis game, Horsley they wanted some running quarterback, so they brought him in. He did an excellent job.
Ridgewood with a gain of 7 here on first down to bring up 2nd and 3.
And so that's what I have. Then you move on down to Adam Vastine. Did a good job, wide receiver, mainly defensive back featured.
Yeah, he had some great plays on defense. Good sure tackler, and he'll definitely be missed along with kind of a freak athlete, Corey Maxey. the big kid, number 11. You could put him anywhere on the field, and he can make plays. Just a great athlete, great personality. He'll be missed. All the way down, the next senior I see, Hunter Ruby. Luke Miller listed there, and he's been
tough. Yeah.
A very big asset for the Pirates. Luke Miller, number 22.
Yeah, 22. Luke Miller, senior defensive tackle.
Also the senior Hunter Ruby. And, of course, the showstopper for the last several years has been Micaiah Matthews, and the senior 5'9", 175 will definitely be missed, the Hedgehog.
Then Lane Charles, he's been playing some defense, and he's in different packages. Offensively, you've seen him a lot of heavy packages they played. So he did a good job.
Caleb Johnson, we just spoke about him as he took someone's head off on kick coverage team. One of those guys that will hit you and not feel bad about it, obviously. Brady Warner has been a staple on the defensive side. Another senior, Jackson Coons, has been effective from multiple positions, sometimes on defensive line, has done well. Brandon Knopf, Seth Denny. Seth Denny's had some game-breaking plays. Drew Blair, Noah Stevens, Gavin Welch, one of the best linemen in the area this season, as he took some all-district honors, I believe.
And then Ethan Goody.
Ethan Goody, another one that's been effective on defense. And Bryce Otney, number 84, has been a special teams monster all season, and he will definitely be a personality and one of those leaders that'll be missed next season. Proud of our seniors, proud of our team, proud of our coaches, proud of our community, and we will keep pushing along. Right now it's 6:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Pirates down 42-17, but still playing. Ridgewood attempts a screen pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, they wanted him to have it.
Yep.
I'm not really sure why.
They're still throwing here?
Yeah, well, not that. They just don't have – why they don't have their first-team offense, why they have them out there. This, you are playing next week.
They really want this mercy rule, I think.
I guess.
But they're going to punt here. Maybe it's a fake.
I don't see if Wheelersburg brings the house. This time they're going to.
Kicks a end-over-end kick that will bounce at 15 and roll down to.
Hedgehog really wanted to pick that up.
Yeah, Wheelersburg 11. That might have been the last punt that will be kicked his direction in his high school career. And he didn't have very many of them.
No, they didn't really punt to him.
When he was a sophomore, he may have scooped up one or two and taken them to the house, and they said, not kicking to you no more.
Well, Ironton is southeastern Ohio's only chance now for continuing on.
I don't really consider them part of South. They can be southeastern Ohio, but I don't consider them being part of the region that I'm in.
Oh, Hunter Ruby drops the inside screen.
Rocket screen there. Slips through the fingertips. Kidding. Of course, we're going to support the local teams.
That's the only one left because Wheelersburg out, Waverly out.
Yep.
Jackson got out last night. So Ironton's going to have their hands full, though, with this team.
They are. This is a complete football team. Ironton's only loss this year came by the hands of Ashland, who, Wheelersburg beat. So this,
have a good sports program.
Baseball, football, I don't know about basketball because I don't know anything about basketball.
Oh, another pickoff.
Ridgewood with another interception.
Block in the back. That's a block in the back.
Number 12 on their return gets it down to the 20, and here comes a late flag. I don't know if it's going to be sideline or a late hit.
I don't know, but they had two blocking, but not that it matters.
Right. They let those go. I think they weren't flagrant, so they just let those go. But looks like at the end of the play there, personal foul. It'll be a personal foul against Wheelersburg at the end of the play.
That's the in frustration.
Actually, they call block in the back. Block in the back.
They didn't call it on
Wheelersburg.
them. That was definitely there, and then they called it on us. But insult to injury, right?
I guess. I don't know.
They're laughing at us
I
again.
don't know how you can block in the back when you're on defense.
You can. I've seen it called, but
yeah, that would be really dumb. So
Yeah.
it should be a penalty. Trying to block when you're on defense. Ridgewood 1st and 10 from the 12. They declined the penalty.
well, that should have been a false start.
There's the whistle and
And
the
I
flag.
still see their starting quarterback out there.
Yep.
I'm just not. I'm not getting it. Are you getting that?
It's a different philosophy. I'm not going to argue it. They're
No, they're
be 12
good.
and 0.
I mean, but
They'll be 12 and 0. If I was, a real decision maker on things like that, then I'd probably be coaching the Browns because they need somebody. That guy is
he's terrible.
awful.
He did get him a win though, and then got
He
it.
did, but
then
nobody's
his-
talking about the win
Then
because
his
of
player beat somebody's head in.
Right. Oh man, that was bad. That might be the lowest.
Well, the thing
of
about
the
it was
low of
is he
penalties.
aimed.
Yeah, if it had hit him real good, it'd have hurt him bad.
Our fans still here.
Yep, they are hanging in there. No gain on the play on the jet sweep. Brings up 2nd down now for the Ridgewood Generals.
I'm
But
going to be
yeah,
honest with you.
the helmet swinger would have made good contact on Mason Rudolph. That could have been bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it just was a glancing blow, luckily. But yeah, that was probably the lowest of lows I've seen on a football field because that was, you got the Vontez Burfict stuff.
Well,
Those are football
that's
plays.
what I'm saying. He took his out and he had a chance to stop himself.
Right. You swung it intentionally
He
at
did.
the guy's head.
Yeah.
That's a difference from, making an aggressive football play.
See that throw right there?
And I don't condone Vontez Burfict either.
No. I can't.
For
I don't even know.
there's been times when he could have stopped himself or not aimed at the guy's head. I don't condone any of that unneeded
After the play,
violence.
right.
Yeah, it's a violent game,
It is.
and you've got to respect each other and the competition out there and play it the right way. It's a shame that guy was a number 1 overall draft pick for the Cleveland
Myles
Browns.
Garrett.
Yeah,
He's really good.
was.
Yeah.
Wide
4.
receivers to the right. Ridgewood rolling to the right. Quarterback slides down.
He didn't want any.
Nope. Starting quarterback still out there. Clock down under 4 minutes and running. It'll be 4th and goal now for 4th and 9 for Ridgewood. They need to get to the 2-yard line to have a first down. I just assume they get it. Because, you want everybody to get out of here healthy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And they're going to go for it.
So what do you think about tonight's Eagle Lone Player of the game for Wheelersburg?
I'm not sure. Phew, gosh. I think he got the first down.
He did. That's that's going to be a really tough one tonight for. So we're gonna phone a friend to find out who to give the Player of the
Okay.
Game award to. So just hang tight there. I'll call him.
General's going into a. Hello?
Is Rex there?
Yeah, this is him.
Who's the Player of the Game tonight, Rex?
I don't know.
All right, sounds good to me. We'll go with that.
We'll go with let's go with Horsley. And Gage Atkins probably could have got it, but I'm going with the General E. Horsley
I
playing
am
on
too. You know
one and
what?
a half legs.
He broke the record for the most interceptions thrown by a Wheelersburg quarterback in a game tonight, so he may as well get
It's
it.
not that. It's not
It's
that.
not that,
He was just throwing them. He was just trying to make a play.
Yeah.
Statistically, passing-wise, yeah, that's out the window. But, he was thrust into a quarterback position almost midway season, and he did a phenomenal job. He led them to an SOC championship.
Yep. And he's not a quarterback.
He's not. He is a fullback, H-back, but
linebacker type. Yep.
Right. And the dreaded "It's all over" chant coming out on the Pirates.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Except we weren't rated, so I really can't say that.
No. So it'll be Wheelersburg going down in defeat to the Ridgewood Generals.
We thank you for tuning in here on BurgFan.com. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Eagle Loan Company. Tonight's Eagle Loan player of the game is
General E. Horsley.
General Evan E. Horsley.
Just for being a general.
Just for being the General Horsley. And thanks again to Suter Financial LLC for sponsoring tonight's game. Please join us for basketball season. Boston Brent will be bringing you the action, and he's
basketball
way better.
Without butter. What's that going to look like?
We'll find out.
I'm going to figure it out.
Brent's way better at this than me, so I hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah, Brent, you're up.
Thanks for tuning in.
Basketball season.
Peace out.